So while we've known this for some time now, dating all the way back to the start of the offseason after the finals concluded, but it's now officially official that we've been given the shams bomb that the Chicago Bulls have extended Billy Donovan to a multi-year contract extension. Of course, we don't know the number of years for which they extended him. We don't know the amount because, of course, they keep that secret. To be honest, it's actually shocking to me that this did actually come out now and not well into the season, like last time when they extended him, or we learned of the extension months into the season. But just like last time where it was never really revealed how many years he had on his contract, we don't know how long this most recent extension will take him. And look, I'll keep this brief since you guys more or less know my thoughts on this when the unofficial news broke about the extension. To me, Billy Donovan is an average coach, an average to below average coach. I know there are some on the love or hate him spectrum that fall on the can't stand the guy, he's one of the worst coaches ever, and then there are those who will defend him to no end and pin the blame on the front office for not giving him the proper roster to succeed. I fall somewhere in between there, with a slight edge towards not really liking him. Because yes, I understand the Bulls' lack of success since he started has not all been on him. It's not all his fault. I don't think he's the main issue, but even acknowledging this fact, even acknowledging that more of the accountability should lie with the front office, it's still baffling to me nonetheless that an average coach who has been out-coached in some of the biggest moments at the NBA level, yes, even dating all the way back to his Oklahoma City Thunder days, a coach who has been with this team for 5 seasons now, has seen 1 playoff appearance during that span, 1 playoff win, and yet for some reason, this man has greater job security and is praised more often than not by the front office and is rewarded with an extension. Like, let's say even for a moment, the Bulls front office and ownership really like Billy Donovan, which has always been reported that they have a great relationship. But even if they realize we've got to set him up better for success, you would think though, even despite all of this, it might be the best move to move on. Especially when the team has finally admitted defeat from that previous roster iteration and they're now heading in another direction and embarking on a rebuild to maybe have a fresh slate and start with a new coaching staff. Like, it's mind-boggling to me to think that Billy Donovan, of all coaches, is the 3rd longest tenured coach in the NBA, only behind Steve Kerr and Erik Spoelstra, coaches who are multi-NBA champions and regarded as some of the best coaches in the league. Now, don't get me wrong, I do think some coaches are often fired prematurely and used as scapegoats for a team's failures, but for a coach who has a losing record and 1 playoff showing in 5 seasons to have such job security that it warrants a contract extension is just bizarre to me. And to me, it just further illustrates that the Bulls, whether it be from the front office or ownership, don't really have a plan. There is no strategy to try and get better. The rewarding of mediocrity continues, and a contract extension like this all but confirms it, especially when we also know that AK and Mark Eversley were extended this offseason as well. Again, none of this is new news. We already knew this, just me venting on my part now that it's actually official. Instead of getting the Josh Giddey news, we got the Billy Donovan extension news. Who would have thought? Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments. As always, be sure to subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.